Many fans will be seeing She-Hulk for the first time thanks to Tatiana Maslany's portrayal of the character in the Disney Plus She-Hulk series. Some may be interested in checking out the comic books in which she appears, although there are plenty to be found. What is the ideal place to start? There are several comics, ranging from long-running series to short miniseries, each with its own style and even distinct She-Hulks. There is no better place to begin than with Jen Walters' beginnings in 1980. The first issue shows one of the darkest things that ever happened to the Hulk when his cousin Jen is killed. He saves his cousin's life by transfusing her blood. As a result, she is transformed into a jade giantess with tremendous strength. She possesses all of the abilities associated with becoming the Hulk, but without the added benefit of an alternative personality taking control. Though it hasn't aged as well as earlier She-Hulk novels, the Savage She-Hulk is still a significant and treasured part of the character's history. Lyra, a fresh take on the character, is the daughter of Hulk and Thundra from a terrible alternate world. Lyra is a more furious anti-hero than the gorgeous, witty, and brilliantly dispositioned Jen Walters, which is why she inherited the Savage half of her moniker. Lyra does not receive as much attention from fans as Jen, which is unfortunate because she adds something new to the table with a darker tone and a unique mythology. Lyra's battle is also very unusual since she uses blasters and swords in addition to her great power. As both Jen and Lyra appeal to the reader, She-Hulks, in which the two incarnations of the heroine link up, is the greatest comic to read. They work together to apprehend fugitives like Claw, the Tinkerer, Red Ghost, and others. The short-lived series depicts the stark contrasts between Jen and Lyra while paying tribute to both heroes. The outcome is a lively, action-packed drama featuring the Hulk himself as a special guest star. There are so many She-Hulk stories out there that deciding where to begin may be difficult. Thankfully, She-Hulk Sensational collects a series of stories illustrating Jen Walters' growth throughout the years to commemorate the character's 30th anniversary. This omnibus is a fantastic representation of many Hulk's different looks, both in her outfit and in her portrayal. She's a simple but feisty hero in some, a fourth-wall-breaking lawyer attempting to get her job done in others, and so on. She-Hulk and a group of Earth's great women, including Susan Storm, nicknamed the Invisible Woman, and Valkyrie, embark on a cosmic voyage to combat a new menace. In some ways, this is a predecessor to A Force, another female-led comic book in which She-Hulk leads a female-centric Avengers-style squad. Because these heroes are so unlike from one another, they end up clashing. Jen Walters, on the other hand, shows to be a capable leader who draws them all together to rescue the day. Though the Savage She-Hulk series introduced the heroine to the Marvel Universe, the Sensational She-Hulk series helped define her. From her sarcastic attitude to her fourth wall breaking, which she began doing before Deadpool, most of what fans identify as She-Hulk comes from this book. Jen Walters' writing has increased owing to famed comic book writer John Byrne, and she has become an even greater protagonist than before. She-Hulk is attempting to reconcile being a bachelorette, a woman living New York City, a lawyer, and a superhero all at the same time, rather than the conventional superhero plot. Jen Walters' struggle as the two sides is also depicted in this series. Jen Walters is a respected lawyer, although she considers herself to be weaker than She-Hulk. She-Hulk has a lot more self-confidence than her relative, which results in a distinct type of dualism. Jen Walters continues to have numerous misadventures as both an altruistic lawyer and a fun-loving gamma-boosted superhero, leaning even more towards the humor. Jonah Jameson's son, fiancé, Jens, who turns out to be a werewolf, is one of several formidable enemies in this She-Hulk story. Jen's capacity to work with others, like as Hawkeye and other Marvel heroes, is also highlighted in this series, particularly when She-Hulk is placed on trial. Jen Walters was brought back to form by Marvel after her stint as the larger and more vicious She-Hulk, revealing she's always been one of the most powerful incarnations of the Hulk. Jen is now attempting to repair her life and reconnect with her friends and loved ones as a result. Jen's dynamic as both herself and She-Hulk is stronger than ever before. There's a lot of comedy, the characters are lovely, and the artwork is stunning. Jen's legal side is frequently a subplot in most She-Hulk storylines. The majority of the action of Charles Soule's 2014 series revolves around She-Struggle Hulks to create her own legal business. Jen, of course, ends up dealing with villains and other heroic hijinks in her fresh new outfit, even collaborating with Hellcat, meeting Daredevil, and fighting Doctor Doom. Despite her status as a formidable superhero, Jen is treated with suspicion by her peers just because she is female. Even possessing the strength to demolish a skyscraper, she still suffers with hardship.